Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to continue our Python series and discuss some more OOP concepts. So in the last video I have discussed polymorphism with some examples. Now in this video we are going to discuss what is encapsulation in Python. So basically, as the name suggests, encapsulation is grouping something together like a capsule, right? Inside a capsule there's something. So basically we are hiding something. Just imagine that there's a tablet or a capsule, so you are hiding something inside the capsule and closing it, so only you can see what is on the outside but you don't know what is on the inside. So one of the examples can be like, you have seen the ATM machine, right? You know how it looks. On the interface you can only enter your card, enter your pin number, enter the amount, and then withdraw the money, but you do not know the internal working of how an ATM machine works. So such a kind of such that this is one of the examples of encapsulation, that you do not know the internal working of a particular method, but you know that what it does and how to use it. So we will be seeing what are the various concepts of encapsulation, giving some examples and see one or two codes. So yeah, let's begin with this one of the very basic concepts of Python, but it is an important concept and you should be knowing it. It is used mostly in the applications where integrity is important, data security is important. You do not want any external manipulation to the data. You do not want anyone else to access your data. So these are some of the application areas wherein this concept of encapsulation in Python can be used. So yeah, let's begin. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So yeah, let's move forward. So, what is encapsulation by definition? It is the practice of hiding the internal details of how an object works, exposing only what's necessary. So, as I've already told you, that you are hiding the details of how an object works because you want it to be secure, and only exposing what is necessary, and unnecessary data would be hidden. Now, the goal is to protect the data integrity, as I have said, and ensure it's used correctly, preventing unintended external manipulation. You do not want anyone else to manipulate your data to keep it secure and integrated. That is the goal that we're going to achieve using encapsulation. Some of the keywords that we'll be using when writing the code is private variables, public methods, data hiding, and abstraction. Let's go forward. So example is ATM machine, as I have already told you earlier as well. When using an ATM, you interact solely with the interface, like the insert the card, enter PIN. You don't need to know the complex internal validation or data fetching processes. Encapsulation acts like the protective case, shielding the ATM's integrative mechanics, right? Why is encapsulation important? First is data security. Obviously, data keeps the keeps the sensitive data safe from unauthorized external interference and direct manipulation, right? Second is maintenance, maintainability. Simplifies code maintenance and debugging by localizing changes within the object. Since the code is local, it's not accessible to everyone, so it is easier to maintenance, because if a code is being manipulated or being maintained by multiple people, then there is a high chances of manipulation and maintenance as well. You do not know if some changes were made by someone, and then you do not know what was done and how to correct the data back to what it was, like the rollback thing. So it's easier if it is being the restricted access is being provided, so maintenance becomes easier as well. And then the controlled access, because the access is being restricted, it has a controlled access, prevents unintended or incorrect usage of internal components, ensuring data integrity. Moving forward, here's one of the examples. Here, by default, I'm giving the age, I am providing the age as minus 30. So it is an invalid age because the age attribute can be directly set to an invalid value, compromising data validity. You are not validating the data if it's a correct or incorrect. No condition for validating the data is provided here. So obviously any data can be inputted, and that is not a very good practice. So let's see how we can fix this issue using encapsulation. Here I am going to provide two methods which are public methods called as the getter method and setter method. So using the get, I am going to get the data, validate it, and then using the set, I am going to set that data to that particular variable. So here, as you can see, here I have a variable p, and I'm having the method as a class person, and I'm taking two input variables. One is string Sheetal and 30 integer variable. Now I'm going to pass it to the public method, which is called as the set underscore data. Here I'm going to validate if it's true or not, and then let's see what happens when I go to this public method called as set data. I am first going to input the data and check for validation. If it's greater than age only, then I'm going to make it underscore age. That means I'm going to define it as a private variable. It is important to understand that double underscore refers to the that I am making this variable as a private variable. Once it is greater than 0, then I am validating it as a private variable. Else I am going to send out the output as an embedded variable. So first I'm going to get using get age, then I'm going to set it, and then it is going to go to the class person, which is calling itself sorry, then it is going there, then validated, and then it is printing the output. So here, as you can see that in the notes, that the key concept using double underscore to make variable as private, access and modify them safely using public getter and public setter methods. So in this case, you have understood how using encapsulation we are validating the data and making sure that the data is private as well. So the two important takeaways are: one is we are making the data private using double underscore, and the second is that we are using public getter and public setter methods for validation of the data. So this is how you can use encapsulation in a very easier way. Real life analogy is a medicine bottle. So when you're taking the medicine, you the only access you have is the cap, right? You don't know what is the medicine made of. You just go, take the bottle, open the cap, and drink the bottle. That is it. So that is how you access, but you do not know what the medicine is made of. This is one of the analogy. The cap interacts as an interface for accessing control, right? Through the cap, you can take the amount of dosage, so you have the control, and the content. The medicine are protected and not directly accessible, right? So you are protecting. So assume that the bottle is an encapsulation and the data hidden is the medicine itself. You must interact with the cap to access the medicine, ensuring controlled usage. Encapsulation summary. So hiding data, we use double underscore to denote variables as private, preventing direct external access. We have seen this. Controlled access private, we are providing public methods like getters and setters to safely access or modify the encapsulated data. And OOP principle, encapsulation is a fundamental concept in OOP, ensuring code robustness. So here's a simple quiz. Which keyword or symbol convention is used to make a variable private in Python? Option A, private. Option B, double underscore. Option 3, protected. And option 4, secret. So here we already know the answer. It is double underscore. So that was it for this video. I hope in this video you have understood what is the encapsulation, why it is used, in which areas it is used, how to use it using a code, and some examples of encapsulation. I hope you would have found this video helpful. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more such videos coming forward. So that was it for this video. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Take care.